Let me ask you something right now, and I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a loop? Like no matter how hard you try, you can't quite break through that wall? Like you're grinding and hustling, but the result, the real result you crave, keeps slipping just out of reach? You wake up day after day carrying the same doubts, the same fears, the same limiting beliefs, and inside you're screaming for more. More clarity, more power, more purpose. But something keeps holding you back. You know you're made for more. You know you've got something powerful inside of you. But maybe, just maybe, you don't know how to unleash it. That's not because you're weak. That's not because you're broken. It's because you've been programmed to believe a story that was never yours to begin with. And today we break that pattern. Today we take back the wheel. Today we master the one thing that controls everything, your mind. Because when you master your mind, you master your life. Part 1. The shift. Change your story, change your life. Listen to me, your mind is a battlefield. And the war that's being fought isn't about money. It isn't about relationships. It isn't about your job or your past or your circumstances. It's about the story you're telling yourself. Right now, your life is a reflection of the story you believe. If your story is, I'm not good enough. If your story is, I always fail. If your story is, I'm too old, too late, too broken, then guess what? That story becomes a prison, and you're the one holding the keys. But here's the truth, stories can be rewritten. If you change your story, you change your emotions. And when you change your emotions, you change your actions. And when you change your actions, you change your entire destiny. So the question is, what's the story you're going to start telling today? Not tomorrow. Not next week. Right now. Because there is a version of you who has already won. There is a version of you who is unstoppable. There is a version of you who has already conquered the fear, the doubt, the shame, the guilt, and they're waiting for you to catch up. Part 2, Strategy. Mastering the Triad of Power. Let me give you the 3 keys, the 3 forces that shape every moment of your life. This is what I call the Triad of Power, your physiology, your focus, and your language. 1. Physiology. Move your body, shift your state. Your body is the remote control to your emotions. Try feeling depressed with your chest up, your shoulders back, your fists clenched, breathing deep. You can't. Motion creates emotion. You want confidence? Stand like it. You want power? Move like it. You want freedom? Dance like it. You don't need to feel like it. Just change your motion and the emotion follows. So next time fear shows up, don't shrink. Expand. Next time doubt whispers in your ear, don't retreat. Roar back. 2. Focus. Where your attention goes, energy flows. What are you focusing on right now? Because whatever you focus on, you feel, whether it's real or not. Focus on your past? You'll feel stuck. Focus on your failures? You'll feel fear. Focus on your potential? You'll feel unstoppable. You have to train your brain like a muscle, every day. Not to look at what's wrong, but to see what's possible. Not to scan for danger, but to scan for opportunity. 3. Language. Words create worlds. The words you use shape the meaning of your life. You say, I'm devastated, and your nervous system shuts down. You say, I'm facing a challenge, and suddenly you're in the game. Stop using weak words to describe a powerful life. Stop calling it stress, call it fuel. Stop saying I can't, and say, I must. Because when your language changes, your life changes. Master your triad. Master your mind. Part 3, the pattern break. Burn the old blueprint. Now let's go deeper. You want real change? You've got to break the pattern. You've been running the same mental program for years. The same triggers, the same reactions, the same results. But patterns are like chains. They only hold you if you don't fight back. So how do you break the chain? You create a pattern interrupt, a massive emotional jolt. You change your state, your meaning, your focus instantly. Here's what I want you to do right now. Stand up. Yes, right now. Clap your hands. Loud. Shout, I am the master of my mind. Again, I am the master of my mind. You feel that shift? That's energy moving. That's your nervous system waking up. That's the old blueprint cracking under the weight of your new standard. You just told your subconscious, I'm in charge now. Part 4, Decision. Raise your standard, raise your life. Your life changes the moment you make a real decision. Not a hope, not a wish. A decision. A decision backed by action. A decision with no room for going back. A decision that says, this is who I am now, and I'll never be the same. Because when you raise your standard, you raise your life. If you want to be wealthy, raise your standard for how much value you give. If you want to be healthy, raise your standard for what you feed your body and how you move it. If you want love, raise your standard for how you show up in your relationships. You don't get what you want, you get what you tolerate. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're sick of playing small, then decide. This ends now. And don't just say it, mean it. Burn the boats. Cut off the old identity. Your past does not define you. Your present doesn't limit you. Only your standard sets the ceiling. And when you raise it, that ceiling becomes your new floor. Part 5, Massive Action. Don't think, do. Now I want to challenge you, right here, right now, to take massive action. Because information is not transformation. You don't need more HowTOS. You don't need another book. You need to move. What's one thing you've been procrastinating on? What's one bold move you've been scared to take? Write it down. Circle it. And take action in the next 24 hours. Not next week. Not when things settle down. No. Momentum is your best friend. Start small if you have to, but start. Because the universe rewards the bold, the courageous, the doers, the ones who act when everyone else is still thinking. Take the leap, and the net will appear. Take massive action now. Let me leave you with this. You were not born to live in fear. You were not created to play small. You are not here just to survive. You are here to thrive. There is a warrior inside you. A fire that can't be extinguished. A force that is waiting to be unleashed. Unleash it now. Command your mind. Shape your destiny. Lead your life. Because when you master your mind, everything else follows. When you change your story, you change your world. So wake up. Stand tall. Speak power. Move boldly. This is your time. This is your chapter. This is your life. So rise up and never look back. Say it loud. I am the master of my mind. I am not my past. I am my possibility. I was born for greatness, and I choose it now. Now go out there and make your life your masterpiece.